everyone, and welcome back to Ms. Cheryl's Place. I'm coming to you today with a collaboration. This collaboration I am co-hosting with none other than Everyday Living with Karen Jeter. We decided that we were going to come up with a back to school tag. My grandkids have gone back to school since Monday. Her son will be going back to school on the 3rd of September after Labor Day. And so we decided that we would get together and host this collaboration together. And I am very excited about this because it is Karen's first collaboration. And I'm glad that she worked with me to co-host this collaboration. So without further ado, let's get into what the collaboration is about. The collaboration is very simple. I'm sorry for doing this. It is simply questions that we have asked of people who have children in school. And also with doing that, we also ask that you tag 3 people. I have already tagged 3 people, and my tag people are Liz from Home Decorating with Liz, Rita from Craft Today with Rita Renee, and D from Gma D Housewife. Those are the 3 that I've tagged. I can't wait to see what these guys came up with for the answers. So let's get into this. So the first question is, and I'm looking at my other device, if you are a working parent or guardian, do you have a sick plan in place for or if your child becomes ill? Answer to that question is yes, we do. If I am unreachable or my husband is unreachable, we have listed their aunts and their uncles for a pickup if anything has to happen as far as a pickup or as far as anything that would cause them any problem. The mom also is on the list as well. Do you establish a nighttime routine such as early bedtimes and preparing lunches the night before? Yes, we allow them to go to bed. Now, the bedtime is 8 o'clock, but by 8:30 they should be settling down. They should be getting, at the point where they're tired and ready to go to sleep. By 9 o'clock they're generally asleep, and it's all according to the age because we have a 14-year-old. The 14-year-old, she usually goes to bed around 9:30. The 11-year-old is probably about 8:45, 9 o'clock. The 7-year-old is probably in bed by 8:30, sleep by 9 o'clock the latest. As far as packing lunches, one wants to eat lunch from home and the other 2 eat lunch at school by choice. So the 7-year-old, she wants a packed lunch. So either my husband will do it the night before, or I'll do it the night before, or we'll do it first thing in the morning, seeing how we get up at 5 for the oldest to catch the bus. How do you keep up with all the school forms that come home the first week of school? Do you have a filing system in place? Yes, and that's how I keep up with it, the filing system. And it's so aggravating. I really wish that they would just allow us to continue to do what we did the year before, especially if they're not new students to the school. If nothing has changed, it should be a form that says everything's still the same. Because I tell you no lie, them packets are just ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much paperwork we have to fill out. Necessary, I understand, but it's just a lot of paperwork, especially for somebody who did it 10 times prior to 3 grandchildren. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of paperwork. Do you have boys or girls or both in school? Both. 2 girls, 1 boy. Are you a parent of students or a grandparent and you're helping take care of the students? Yes, I'm a grandparent of students, and yes, we're helping my daughter take care of her 3 children. What are the ages of your student and grade? The oldest is 14 and she's in the 8th grade. Actually, she'll be 14 on the 3rd of September. But she's in the 8th grade. Then Isaiah is 11 and he's in the 5th grade. Lonnie is 7 and she's in 1st grade. Is your student homeschooled or in a charter or military school? No, they're not homeschooled. No, they're not in a charter. and no, they don't go to military school. Um, they are not in our area to go to the military school or charter school, so they go to public school. Does your student attend a school that requires a uniform or regular clothes? No, they don't wear uniforms at this time at our school that they attend. They wear regular clothes, jeans, t-shirts, whatever fits their fancy. There is a stipulation on what they can wear. They have to have certain lengths on shorts, certain lengths on skirts. No sleeveless, like the really skinny strap, spaghetti strap sleeve shirts. They can't wear that. The tank tops have to be 3 fingers. If they 3 fingers fit the width of the tank top, then they can wear the tank top. If they go over, they can't wear it. How do you spend your mornings or afternoons with your child or grandchild? In the morning, we get them up. I do my granddaughter's, the youngest granddaughter's hair every morning. If I don't do it the night before, because usually if I do it the night before, I'm still going to have to touch it up, because for whatever the reason, her headscarf never stays on her head. So she sleeps pretty well. And we talk to them about, what they're supposed to do for the day, what their production should be. They don't eat breakfast, but if they want breakfast, I'll ask them the night before. And if they do, then I'll fix breakfast for them. But generally, they'll grab something at school if they want breakfast. So if they don't want breakfast, like I said, they'll eat at school. If they do want breakfast, then I fix breakfast, or I prepped breakfast for them the night before. Something like a simple sausage McMuffin with eggs and cheese, or either something like a waffle with sausage or something that they can throw in the microwave and heat up. Or they can even do like a toaster strudel, something that they want to eat, whatever the case may be. In the afternoon, it's homework time, and they usually are in the kitchen when I'm doing homework with them, cooking dinner, because that's generally how I did my kids. When they came home from school, got their clothes changed, and broke down from the earlier part of the day. They changed their school clothes into street clothes, as I call them, and get their book bags out. If I have to sign something, they know to put it in my room, in a specific spot, either on where I can reach it very easily, or when I'm in the kitchen with them, they can hand it to me, and I bring it to my room. And generally, we sit at the table, and they do their homework, and we talk and do things like that during dinner time. Does your child have any extra activities after school? Example, sports, cheering, Girl Scouts, etc. Girl Scouts will be a part of Alania's life. Destiny hasn't made up her mind what she wants to do. We're waiting for the fall registration for soccer, or they'll be sending some paperwork home for them to join soccer. My grandson missed the mark, I believe, for football. I'm not sure. Supposed to check that out, as a matter of fact, today to see. But if he did, he would be joining the soccer team, doing soccer, and so will Alania. So, and then I'm trying to find something else for him to do. So yeah, pretty much, I try to keep them busy so that they don't, and these are all privileged things, so grade slip, they off and they're out. I haven't, like I said, Destiny hasn't decided what she wants to do yet, so waiting on that. Okay, how do you prepare your home for back to school? Example is organization, meal prep, and bedtime. Bedtime is prepared automatically. 8 o'clock is time to start settling down for bed. Meal times, yes, they have changed. I try to make them according to the season. So like right now, it's still warm, it's still summery. But like for instance, first night of school, coming home, they wanted sloppy joes, so we had sloppy joes and French fries. That kind of thing. Tonight it's probably going to be, I'm not sure if I'm going to do grilled chicken or if I'm going to do a salad. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. So basically, it's a matter of me doing that. The first week of school is not easily, I try to go by the day. After this week, it'll be planned, much more organized, because I have a whole lot of things that I do the first week of school. So it's a lot to get dinner prepped and everything. So my home is pretty much the same. Nothing's changed as far as that is concerned. They know that they do their homework in the kitchen, so that's something that you could say it's changed, because they don't do that during the summer. They don't be in the kitchen. Sometimes they are in the kitchen when I cook, but they're not there constantly for like 2 or 3 hours. So, but those are the things that might have changed or would have changed. How do you spend your mornings or afternoons with your child or grandchild? As I stated earlier, we conversate with them to find out what their day is going to be like. My husband walks my oldest grandchild to her bus stop because when she leaves out of here, it's still dark. So he walks her to the bus stop, which is around the corner. So, you know, it's better when her coming home is daylight, but in the middle of the morning, it's kind of dark. So he walks her in the morning. I guess they have their conversation that they're going to talk about. When they come home from school, they tell me how their day is. We discuss it. Let me know what they got coming up or what they plan on doing. I always have a reason to ask them a question like, what is your intent? What do you plan on doing? What is your goal? What do you want to do as far as that situation is concerned? How do you want to handle it? That kind of thing. We have those conversations. When do you help with homework? Before or after dinner? During. When I'm cooking dinner, so it would be before. I try to talk to them and get their homework together. If it's something that needs to wait till after dinner, then it will be something that's done after dinner, which is rare because my husband comes home really about 5 o'clock. So 3:30 they're home, to change their clothes by 4 o'clock. So I'm in an hour of helping them. And if I need assistance from him or if they need something from him, we all be in the kitchen together. Do you have a routine chart for your children? Yes. We have a chore chart. It's not a chart. It's not yet organized because I have to redo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post up the chart, you know, what they're supposed to do. For instance, when they join the soccer team, soccer night, this is what we're going to do. If it's something, for instance, with soccer night and I decide, well, I'm not going to cook, we're going to go out, that'll be on the chart. Them doing their chores is on the weekend. So, yeah, most definitely in the mornings, pick up your cover and get your cover organized. Make your space up, clear your area. That's something that you do before school. And if they rushing out the door because either I overslept or my husband, then I'll handle it during the day. Does your child student pack lunch or do they buy lunch? Eat lunch at school, and like I said, one is bringing lunch right now, and that'll probably change whenever she gets tired of that. What type of after-school snack, if any, do you prepare for your child? Like the pizza bagel bites. I make my own pizza, like the French Stouffer's French toast pizza. I can do that. I just buy French bread and make that for them. They can eat an apple. They can eat bags of little snack chips or something like that after school. And that, oh my God, that was quick. I didn't expect it to end that quick. Well, now that you guys have heard my answers, I look forward to hearing yours. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take time to do that and hit that bell so that you will be notified of all the things that I post on YouTube. I would like to especially thank Karen at Everyday Living with Karen Jeter. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of tired. I would love to thank her for participating in this collab with me. She is just the best. I promise you guys, she is really the best. If you're not subscribed to her channel, go on over there and subscribe to her channel. You'll like the content that she provides on her YouTube channel as well. So you guys, listen, I hate to say that this is the end of this video, but as you know, it's back to school time. It's the most wonderful time of the year, but it's also the busiest time of the year. So with that being said, I'm going to say, see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.